Everyone has a past that shapes who they are today. But understanding someone's experiences can sometimes feel like solving a mystery. While we're not here to judge, certain behaviors or patterns can offer insights into a person's romantic history. Today, we'll discuss 9 signs that might suggest a woman's past relationship dynamics. Remember, this is about awareness, not making snap judgments. Let's dive in. Sign 1. Extremely comfortable. Discussing intimacy. Some women exhibit a noticeable ease when talking about intimacy. For example, imagine you're on a date and the topic of relationships comes up. She speaks confidently about topics that others might avoid or approach cautiously. While comfort in discussing intimacy might stem from experience, it could also simply reflect openness or education on the topic. The key is to note how naturally and frequently these conversations arise. Sign 2. Overly guarded about personal questions. On the flip side, some women may be highly defensive or avoid questions about their past. For example, if you ask about previous relationships and she deflects or shuts down the conversation, it could indicate a complex history. However, this isn't always about hiding something. It might also stem from a need for privacy or trust issues. The context of how she reacts matters here. Sign 3. Social media clues. Social media can sometimes reveal subtle clues. For instance, if her profiles show many past pictures with different partners, or if her posts frequently suggest significant emotional connections, it might hint at a dynamic past. Be cautious, though. Social media is often a highlight reel, not the full story. Don't base conclusions solely on what you see online. Sign 4. Difficulty committing. Commitment challenges can sometimes hint at a history of short-term relationships. For example, if she's hesitant to define the relationship after several months or avoids making future plans, it could stem from previous experiences where commitment didn't work out. However, it's also possible she values her independence or isn't ready for a serious relationship just yet. Sign 5. Multiple mentions of exes. If she often mentions various past partners, even casually, it might suggest a pattern of multiple relationships. For instance, during a dinner conversation, she could mention, "This reminds me of when I went hiking with Mark," or "My ex used to cook this dish." Pay attention not just to the frequency, but also to how she speaks about these experiences, whether they're positive, neutral, or critical. Sign 6. A broad social circle of male friends. Having many male friends isn't inherently indicative of anything. It could reflect a preference for platonic male company. However, if these friendships seem unusually close or carry a hint of past romantic dynamics, it might provide insight into her relational history. For example, she might frequently mention past boyfriends who are now just friends. Observe how she navigates these relationships and whether they align with your comfort zone. Sign 7. Reluctance to define the relationship. Some women avoid defining relationships due to fear of being tied down or repeating patterns of the past. For example, if she says things like, "Let's just see where this goes," or "I'm not ready for labels," it might stem from experiences where exclusivity led to complications. Approach these situations with patience and clarity about your own expectations. Sign 8. Confident and flirtatious nature. Confidence and a flirtatious demeanor can often be magnetic. For example, imagine attending a party where she easily commands attention and engages effortlessly with people. While this may hint at experience, it's equally likely to be her natural personality. The key here is to see if this confidence carries into deeper, meaningful interactions with you. Sign 9. Emotional detachment in relationships. Women who have experienced numerous relationships may develop emotional detachment as a coping mechanism. For example, if she avoids vulnerability or keeps conversations surface level, it might be her way of guarding her emotions. Understand that this isn't a flaw, but often a defense built over time. If you're serious about her, patience and empathy are crucial. Ultimately, everyone has a unique past, and these signs are just potential indicators, not hard truths. Relationships are built on mutual respect, trust, and the willingness to grow together. Instead of focusing on someone's past, pay attention to how they treat you now and how you connect in the present. True understanding comes from open communication and empathy. What do you think about these signs? Do you agree or have additional insights? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if this video brought value to you, hit like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. Let's continue exploring the dynamics of human relationships together.